Welcome to I Read Help Files. This is a tech channel by a technical trainer in the software industry. Hi, my name is Alexei. If you like productivity tools, write training, or learn the craft, and would like to see how technical training looks like on the inside, subscribe to the channel. Welcome aboard. This sums up most of it. If you want to continue watching the rest of the video to find out specifically what I do and who I am, please remain here. If you want to save time, just subscribe and I'll see you in the technical videos.
So, what do I do? I read help files professionally, which means that depends on the task at hand. While I teach myself for, let's say, training that I'm going to deliver or demo assets that I'm building, I would be reading a lot of help files, forum threads, whatever comes to hand. And based on all of this information, I would be learning about the subject, and then you'll see the result on this channel in many cases. And I produce basically some kind of trainings, which includes hands-on exercises where people follow step-by-step procedures that you might see here and there in my videos. And I do it in a cookbook style, which allows them to proceed and get to some kind of an end point in the exercise, but also use the cookbook later in their work, like a help file, but with a specific task. Okay, so instead of thinking about F1 for help, think about something for dummies, right? And of course, I incorporate additional knowledge. This is what you see in many videos here, like operating systems, the hacks, or tasks, or things that I'm doing, or some productivity tools that people might find handy, like mRemote NG. And of course, the trainings that I do are instructor-led or self-paced, depends on a task at hand. And of course, presentation-based training, this is where I create content more professionally, like more polished one, the one that has a proper recording, voice processing, slides and videos intertwined, published on LMS systems. And then people do exams and certifications, which I track and maintain. And of course, the other aspect of my life is demo, which is could be a recorded demo, let's say something that simulates a software that you click, but actually it's not a real software, but a recording of it. And of course, hands-on scripted, it's where you get to touch the software, but the responses are predetermined with some script in a backend. Or hands-on, like real use, something that the product is really doing, and I just find a use case, find a way, or design the software, or sorry, not design the software, but design the use case in a way that is repeatable and people can do it without any simulations. And I create dedicated personal environments, something that can be cascaded, that anybody can get a set of machines just for themselves and basically use it in technical presentations or in demo events, or let's say presentations for a customer that would like to tailor some kind of an enterprise software for themselves and just want to see how the software works for them. Why YouTube? I share what I like. I like a lot of things, and I like to share in order to have a conversation and have a sense of community. It might be helpful to somebody. And I'm already doing everything that I'm doing, right? I'm just talking while I'm doing the task at hand. It's not an extra effort in many of the videos that you see, unless those are technology like tools or something that I do try to geek about on my weekends. Okay, and of course that's a knowledge base for me and others that can refer to this information. So who I am, I'm a technical trainer or technical enabler or technical marketing manager or analyst, or there's like so many names for it. But my role name at the moment is senior technical enablement specialist architect, whatever it means. But basically, it's a jack of all trades, master of some, not master of none. But the main goal is to learn and transfer knowledge to others. That everything is dedicated to this. Now, I like software. I like free software. I like the free tools. They're just the best, and the little stuff around them are really nice because they allow you to really tailor it to yourself, and then the product becomes very, very effective, like mRemote NG or ShareX or I don't know, DaVinci Resolve. Now, disclaimers. I do work for a company that owns some of the products, but not the productivity tools. I'm talking about like big enterprise tools that you see, like monitoring. And this is where you see me working. Actually, it's like you get a glance into how the life of a guy that develops content looks like. What do we do? And the software that you see is it's software of my employer, but I'm not paid, encouraged, or coerced or anything to do this content. I do it for myself, and nobody even knows that I'm doing. Nobody cares. This is not how my company, well, the big company in which I work is not my company at all. That's not how they. Promote their software anyways, so it's all intended for those that might find it useful or something, or use it as a KB. But yeah, and I express opinions, but it's very important to understand. If I show some frustration, like any technician does with any software, it means it's within the realm of the software that I'm operating, right? It's within the realm of the tool. If I would generally dislike the tool, there would not be a video about it at all. So I need to like the tool enough to show a video about it. And if I get frustrated, it's because of procedures and steps and the work of IT people. Coffee, sarcasm, all of everything is included. So don't take my opinions like way of life, especially around software. My opinions, my methods are not official at all. I'm a POC guy, I'm a workaround guy. I'm not a production guy at all. So definitely take a second opinion if you're going to implement some weird stuff that I'm discussing in your production, because it's very different, right? Quality of the video varies. Sometimes it's just a stream of consciousness. I'm developing some procedures, some content for my trainings, and you get to see me do it. Or sometimes it's our well polished videos, so everything is expected. And the topics, of course, are going to be around the products that I'm operating daily, the productivity tools, or how to be a technical enabler or technical trainer. So that's about it. This is me. This is all we have for this channel. So please subscribe if you find it useful. But I do recommend, actually, uh, subscriptions are not that important. What's important is just to know that some of the things that you are looking for can be found through search, and I'll be there. If I have something for you, I'll be there in search. It's completely fine. Just don't think that official documentation is the only way to go. There are content out there that people like me post, and if it's something that's related to Micro Focus at the moment or to monitoring, that would be me here. All right. See you around.